Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Mamapreneur podcast. I am your amazingly fabulous hostess in red, Robin. I am so grateful to be before you today for episode 114. Oh man, always just extremely grateful to be able to shine a light on amazing women business owners just from all over the world, just building that exposure for their brand and just building community. And it's just always just great that people say, hey, I continue to watch every second and fourth Thursday night at 8 p.m. So thank you for being here. If you're watching me live or if you're watching me via replay, welcome. Um, Tonight's episode is going to be an amazing treat. I got some ladies that are out here doing great things in their field, in their businesses, all over the country. I cannot wait for you guys to hear about them and make sure you support each person after the show. Okay, don't be just looking, lurking, watching. I need you to go support, not support after. Okay, all right. That's my soapbox where we've hopped off of it. Okay, all right. Now, before I go through my spiel, I need you guys to do a few things in the audience because you're just watching me right now. You might as well do a little work. Why not? So, first things first, please share the live broadcast or share the replay. So, wherever you're watching me from right now, I want you to go ahead and press that share button and share. I'll know that you've shared. I do giveaways to those who share. So, you automatically get added into a drawing, and I always have freebies and things and gifts from some of the guests and things that I have. But you must share the live, and I must know that you shared the live in order to be entered into that drawing. So you never know who this episode may be for, may be a blessing to, but we want you to share it. Hey, because I'm on your screen, you should just share it just because of that. But anyway, no, I got some amazing guests too. Make sure you share because of them. Okay. Also, I love the fact that this platform, we reach people from all over, not only just Dallas, Fort Worth, or the United States, but internationally. And so I want you to type in the chat where you are tuning in from. I'm an analytics girl just by nature, so love going and looking at the numbers, who's watching, where they're watching from, how old are they, male or female. I love it. So the last show, it was like 97% women, 3% men. And I was like, where are these men popping in from? So the fellas be watching too. So I'm good for that. So let us know in the chat where you are tuning in from. So share, let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you are a business owner in the audience, I need you to tag your business name, social media, website. If you want to keep it old school email address, whatever that looks like. You never know who needs your services until you talk about it, put it out there. And if you know me, you know I love all things networking and connecting people. So this is your sign, this is your time. So put your business information, social media, website in the chat. Let's network in the chat. Okay. So we're sharing the live or sharing the replay. We're posting in the chat where we're from. And if you're a business owner, I want you to go ahead and put your business information in the chat. And before I go into the rest of my spiel, child, this is an interactive podcast. What does that mean? We talk, you talk to us, we talk back. We talk to you, we talk back more. You talk to us, we talk some more. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. All right. That means you talk to us, we talk back. If you like my hat, just post, Robin, I like your hat of the week. Sounds good. Okay. If you are agreeing with something that someone is saying, post it in the chat. If you have a question for the guest, post it in the chat so they can answer it live on air. All right. So I know I gave y'all a bunch of homework. govern yourselves accordingly. All right. All right. Now, so as you know, I always got announcements and things going on because that wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be right. So I have a few announcements before I get to my amazing first guest. So, first things first, if you're watching me on YouTube right now and you haven't pressed the subscribe button, I need you to go and press subscribe in the YouTube world. And so we know that you are subscribed. I'm posting all things Mamapreneur there, and I want you guys to be a part of that. But you got to go down to the YouTube ministry and do what? Press subscribe. All right. So that's first things first. Also, if you are a woman-owned business and you want to get more visibility, global exposure, just like the ladies tonight, I am booking for the remainder of the year into early 2027 for the Mamapreneur podcast. So if you are hungry for more business, more exposure, more connections, getting your face in the place globally, the Mamapreneur podcast is where it's at. Kesha should be posting a calendar link with me so you can book a call with me to learn more about how you can be a guest on the show. And yeah, we're booking through the end of the year into January 2027. We're not coming to play with y'all. This is a 5-year-old show. So people are saying yes immediately. And so I hope to see you guys in on the show in the fall, well, winter in this case, winter. All right, next. For those who may know or may not, I have a nonprofit foundation, which is called Team Robbins Divas Cancer Foundation, a cancer foundation that's founded by me. I am a survivor. And so I decided to start this nonprofit at the end of last year to be able to provide education, resources, and curated cancer care packages to women who are currently in cancer treatment today. And I am hosting my first annual gala October 17th, Plano, Texas. And there's still some sponsorship opportunities available until September 1st. And ticket sales. I'm gonna let her finish the applause while I get the ticket sales coming in. All right. Dallas, Fort Worth, or wherever you come from, if you want to come and be at the gala. Y'all, I just want to give a PSA, and I'll probably give this PSA all the way up until October 1st. Ticket sales close October 1st, 2026. What does that mean after October 1st, 2026? I'm going to give you incorrect grammar right now. Ain't no more tickets. So this is your sign. This is your call. If you want to be in the room, thank you. If you want to be in the room to see some amazing cancer survivors get honored, shop with amazing vendors. It's going to be a DJ in the room, so you know we're going to be up dancing. It's going to be a vibe. Sponsorship opportunities in September 1st. But what? Those ticket sales will close October 1st, 2026. So I suggest you go get your ticket today. Link will be posted in a minute. Love you, mean it. Okay. October 17th, Plano, Texas. Team Robbins Divas Cancer Foundation Gala. Our theme this year is strength and sparkle. So come in with your sparkles. I know I'm going to have mine on. So make sure you come in with yours, okay? Love you, mean it. All right. Also, I have a few events, one virtual and a few that are local. I'm going to be talking to you guys probably next show in regards to North Texas Giving Day, which will be coming up soon, August 27th through September 17th. And so I'll be posting things for North Texas Giving Day. And that's an event that happens every year with nonprofits. And so I am a part of that with Team Robbins Divas. And so I'm excited for our first year of North Texas Giving Day. All right. So first things first, my first event of September, which is a virtual event, it is the Mamapreneur Visibility Webinar. For those who may not know, I do coach on visibility, helping women and moms globally get exposure, not just by coming on this podcast, but preparing them to go on stages, podcasts, media outlets. Hey, you wrote a book, you want to go on tour, you need to tell somebody about it. You need to be able to tell the person or the people about it. So I help with just that. So on September 7th, I'm having my monthly visibility webinar. Come join us, get in the room. Registration is required. And I give gifts. So you must be in the room to see what those gifts are. All right, September 7th. Register via link posted on screen. And September 12th, I am hosting a fundraiser for North Texas Giving Day for Team Robbins Divas in Frisco, Texas. And it will be at a, I think, woman-owned coffee shop here locally. And so we'll be raising funds for the foundation, for the care packages, and to be able to be of support to these ladies that are dealing with cancer. Because I don't know if you've had cancer and you're a woman, you still have to be a lot of things while dealing with treatment. You still have to be a mother. You still have to be a wife if you're a wife. You still have to work. You still have to do all the things. And so why not be a part of that support system for those ladies who are currently in treatment? So that's that. So September 12th, Frisco, Texas. And I will post, because I don't think I posted the link, my bad. So I'll post the information so you can join us and be in the room that day to be of support for those ladies. And my last event, I host a monthly networking brunch. Brunch is all over DFW. And so the Mamapreneur brunch in September will be in Plano on September 13th, 2026. Come in your shades of nude, honey. You know, there's always a color scheme. So great opportunity to meet like-minded individuals here in town and build those connections. And you never know, a collaboration may come from that. So yes. So that is all my announcements. Now, I have a segment on this show that I do. It's called Robin's 2 Cents. And so I'm going to give you my 2 cents real quick because we got a heavy show today. So it's going to be quick, light, right, and tight. All right. So as a person who does sales calls, discovery calls, I hear a lot of stories as well from other entrepreneurs that feel like sometimes they may feel like it's working and sometimes they feel like it's not so much. And so my title, again, is really simple. Time is money. Sales and discovery call edition. Y'all ready? Buckle up. Respect your time and respect the person's time as well. That's on that line for that call. So if the call is for someone to book a call with you for your services, just don't automatically assume that this is a free consultation call. Please do not have your yellow notepad ready with all the things. Get to know the person first. On the other end of that, be like, this is a free coaching call today. You got your pen ready. Build the relationship first, guys. Okay. And lastly, make sure you do your research to make sure that that person is a fit before you book a call with them and waste their time. So when a person gets on a call for a discovery call, sales call, etc., there should be a common goal and resolution after that call is over. Not, oh, I was just seeing what you had going on. Someone told me that the other day that they had that on a call, and I was like, wow. And the person knew nothing about my friend, which was her business. The person knew nothing about her business. Oh, I was just seeing what you had going on. It was a free call. And that person could have had other things and other calls that could move the needle in her business versus someone that was just on, oh, I was just seeing what's going on. So be mindful of people's time. And if you're the person that's giving the sales call, make sure you have that strategy ready to go to kind of determine if it's a yeah, if it's a not right now, or if it's a no. All right. Robert's 2 cents. I'm done. I told y'all to keep it quick. All right. Our first guest, lady of many talents. You'll find out in a moment. Dr. Dominique Carson is an award winning massage practitioner, journalist, author, and humanitarian dedicated to transforming lives through wellness and storytelling. As the founder of Mana Benedette Blessed Hands. I hope I'm saying this right. I'm sorry. She brings luxury mobile massage services directly to clients while continuing to inspire through her writing and public speaking. Honored with multiple, say it again for the people in the back, multiple national and global awards, including an honorary doctorate in humanitarianism. Dr. Carson's mission is simple: to heal and empower people with both her hands and her words. I need you guys to give her some claps in the chat. Dr. Dominique Carson. Hey, girl, you come off mute now.
Hi.
How are you? Lady of many talents.
Thank you for asking.
Awesome. Well, I am glad to have you before us. Tell everyone, I know I gave a little something, but I want you to tell everyone just about how did you get started into the entrepreneurial, just the journey of it all.
Oh man, I was doing side hustles from college. So as you growing up in New York City, we all college students find different ways side hustles. So from being a college assistant, being a call center, you name it. So I just thought do my little regular 9 to 5, do a side hustle there, freelance writing, you name it. Um, I was around it growing up. My aunt and her business partner, two young mothers. They were young mothers. They opened a beauty salon for over 25 years. And that was
Wow.
big. This was in the late 90s, New York City, East New York back then. And they didn't have the resources that they had today and literally started from the ground up. So that was kind of like my introduction. And I kind of saw like the ins and outs of owning a beauty salon, especially for black and brown females. And I just saw how they tend to and cater to taking care of your hair, not just styling your hair, the texturizing of your hair. So when I got licensed in massage therapy, I just thought, work somewhere else, do my little mobile side hustles there and there. And it honestly took a verbal falling out with a massage director at a wellness center for
Mhm.
me to go on my own. And she literally
Gotta do it.
said in front of the manager, either I go or she goes. So I was like, okay, God is really telling me, like, it don't get no clearer than that. And I said, if I ever wanted to go into entrepreneurship, I was like, I had a plan. I want this amount of money in the account. And my aunt, she was like, because she saw the vision 2 years earlier that I was going to go into self-employment full time. And
Wow.
she's like, I'm telling you, it don't work like that. I know you because I know my niece, but with entrepreneurship, when I tell you it is a faith, Robin, faith. Because when you come from like a safety, type of net, working 9 to 5, you kind of have an idea of what you're bringing in and everything. So this is like literally a new transition.
Mhm.
And I knew it was God talking to me. And my other half was like, okay, I could see why he tell you to do it. He's like, it's gonna be more footwork, but knowing you gonna figure it out. And he
Yeah.
came from a lot of entrepreneurs, like from his grandmother, his grandfathers. So he was around it. But I said that you come from that. Like, everybody, this is a whole different, it was a different lane for me. And I just knew that you had to have a certain amount of C's in entrepreneurship. You have to have the courage, you have to have the consistency, you have to make the commitment, and then you get
Mhm.
clarity. So yes, it's more footwork, but the freedom of it, I was like, oh my God, like this is really
And
dope.
it pays
So
off.
yeah, it's your terms. But a lot of people don't know behind the scenes with entrepreneurship, the no's, the back and forth, the
Mhm.
constant grind, creative differences, personal differences. Entrepreneurs need community. So that's when we connected through Entreprenista. I swear that was the best investment. The more I think about it, that was the best investment I made last winter because the opportunities are just
Pouring
phenomenal. The
in.
women, yes, going in. I was like, oh, bam, okay. And like I said, with entrepreneurship, even more, it entices what I say, you change your priorities to match opportunities. So I had to go into that mindset even as an entrepreneur. My sister does it with a childcare business in East New York, but I tell people, it's massage therapy is a little bit different.
Yeah.
So it's like literally on you, like all hands on deck, and still getting used to a solopreneur. I really thought I was going to be the parallelpreneur. Like, that's not what God wanted. So it's literally been a year and a half journey for self-employment full time.
And you're still learning, and you're going to be learning, and it's going to be so much because things change, trends
Yes.
change. Even how, maybe you market your business, chatter may
Mhm.
change in 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, just
Absolutely.
getting clients and things
Absolutely.
like that. It just, it's this every
Hmm.
time.
It's
But
literally a roller coaster. Like,
yeah, but
I
rewarding.
tell people the only time success comes before work, it is in your dictionary. I'm so serious.
I know you're
I'm
serious, but
so,
I'm laughing because I'm like, yep. So
and
tell me
that,
about the I probably messed your name all the way up. I'm
uh,
sorry. Pronounce the name of the business.
okay, so it's Mani, like think of manicure, but Mani
Got it.
Benedette. Benedette, yes.
Okay.
Means blessed hands in Italian. Yes. I had that tattoo on my arm. That the tattoo is almost 10 years old.
Okay.
So I already had a previous name. Like you said, changes, right? So I had a previous name if I ever owned something relating to massage. And I had a massage professor was like, you want a universal name. That's a
Mm-hmm.
part of your marketing. And I was just like, okay, what about blessed hands? So I had a conversation with my aunt. I was like, Auntie, do you think I should spell it out in English or in Italian? She was like, Italian. I was like, Auntie, what if people can't get this right? She said,
FBI set you apart. FBI
that's why I'm telling you, baby, I'm
set you
telling you to
apart.
do it.
Biggest misconception of your industry of being in the
That
massage
is not a
industry.
scientific connection. I tell people massage therapy is a healthcare profession with an intuitive connection to touch. That is massage therapy for you. That is massage therapy is muscle awareness, supporting stress alleviation, and generating endurance in muscles.
Amen. Talk about this honorary doctorate, honey.
Oh man. So beauty and networking, right? So you
Yeah.
know as a networking queen. So I have a mentor, and I done a lot of projects with her, and she was like, how would you like to apply, like get considered for an honorary doctorate? I was like, okay, can I not? And it's funny that you said it. My mother, I was 21, and my mother was like, they gonna be calling you Dr. Carson someday. We were sweeping the yard, and I was 21, and I was like, I don't want to do a PhD. I'm good with my master's. She was like, I don't know. All I know is somebody gonna be calling you Dr. Carson.
That part.
So I got my honorary doctorate 2 years ago. So it was a nomination. And the nomination was on my cousin's birthday. God bless his soul. And then when I found out where I got the nomination from the school where Monica got hers from, CeeLo Green, Yandy Smith from Love and Hip Hop got her honorary
What
doctorate
school was
from.
that? What was it?
Global International Alliance Advocate University in Atlanta.
I've heard of it. Okay. Okay.
So I was like, okay, nomination. Did my form. They was like, you got the doctorate. Come again?
Get your business cards ready with that
Come,
doctor on there,
come
honey.
again?
Okay.
Come again? He's like, yes. I said, okay, how does this work? I said, because I'm the salutation. I said, can you put doctor in front of my name? It's an honorary. She's like, yes. Why you think you have the HC? That's honoris causa, as long as you follow the integrity when it comes with your honorary doctorate.
Yeah.
So now with the honorary, I'm being considered for a doctor of education through the
Okay.
City
Wish my hair
University
was
of New
down. Okay, doctor of education.
York.
Yeah.
So if God willing, everything goes well, I'll be starting that program next fall. It's an online program, and
Okay.
it's in my alma mater, the City University of New York. So it don't take away anything I have to do for the business. So when I got the honorary doctorate, I called my mother, and my mother was like,
She told you.
See,
Mamas be knowing.
I
Mamas
swear
be
you
knowing.
guys know. It felt like my Grammy. That's years of giving back to my community, giving back with words, giving back with massage. And that was like a homage. It was like, what? And the school it came from, it's like
Wow.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations. I can't wait to hear about all what's to come after.
you.
After it's official, you know?
Yes, the EDD. When you see that, now you're
Right.
gonna put EDD.
Can't tell you nothing. Okay. All right. So self-care is often overlooked by entrepreneurs because we got all the things, we doing all the things.
Hmm.
What are three simple wellness habits right now on top of getting a massage? Should a business owner should practice right now?
Pray.
Okay.
Um, exercise, whatever that exercise and apply is, any type of movement. You have to mobilize your very existence. And I'm saying this because I have to say this to myself, especially
Right.
on the go, mobile. You have to keep that mobility going. And doing something different outside of your profession.
Amen to that.
That's self-care. Like
Yep.
I have to have a life outside of what I do. And I love what I do. But the energy transference of it can be very overwhelming. I thought people get overwhelmed with massage when they don't love the profession. That's not true. And I had to tell myself compassion and empathy without boundaries leads to burnout.
That'll do it.
Mhm.
That'll do it. Let everyone know how you can be followed, sis.
All right. All right. So for more information, you guys can go to www.dominiquecarson.com. That is www.dominiquecarson.com. You'll see all my social media platforms, and I have a special checklist for you guys because 60% of people are unsure what to do before they get a massage. So when you go on the website, there are tips to consider before you get a massage.
You better give them a freebie. I'm here for it. You better do it. Everybody, give Dr. Dom claps in the chat. Thank you so much, sis, for being on.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to connect more. I want to learn more. I'm gonna be
Yes.
Dr. Kelton at some point. I'm gonna catch up to you. All right.
I'll check out. Bring it on.
Thank you so much. Oh gosh. Y'all give Dr. Dom some claps in the chat. She did that. Oh, Dr. Kelton sound nice. Dr. Robin Kelton. I don't know. Okay, carry on. Overlook me. I was trying to catch up to Dominique with hers. All right. Next, I had to put the amazing next to her name. Sherry Bronson is a television host, AI trainer, certified life and women's empowerment coach, and an Amazon best-selling author who overcame an unstable childhood and a fresh start in Dallas with less than $100 to her name to become a sought after voice on faith, resilience, and technology. As the founder of the Media Academy and host and executive producer of The Sherry Bronson Show, say that again, she has spent over 16 years in television production, producing more than 500 episodes. Shouts out. Now she helps solopreneurs and small business owners and corporate leaders across North Texas use AI and video content to grow their brands with confidence. Sherry is available for keynotes. You better tell them you're available. Me too, girl. Sherry is available for keynotes, panels, breakout sessions, and workshops with topics customized to fit each audience, from AI for business to messages of faith driven resilience and purpose. My sis on the other side of town, Sherry Bronson.
Love
Hey,
it.
beautiful.
Well, hello there, Miss Robin. Loving this energy. Loving it.
Yes, we have to have it. We have to have it.
I
So,
love it.
Sherry, first things first, thank you so
Yes.
much for your yes for being a part of today's show. I love it. when the ladies who are behind the mic get to interview each other. I get to interview you, because you're used to interviewing people. Like when I go on somebody else's podcast, I'm used to doing the interviewing, so it feels good to be the interviewee.
Yes, it does.
So,
Yes, it
for
does.
you today, welcome and thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be here with me. I feel very honored.
Yes,
So,
blessing.
so you are a lady of many talents, but I want to know, because I'll ask everybody this question because that's just me. The journey
Mm,
to get to where you are today. Let's talk.
yes. Well, I will say the journey has been a roller coaster. Robin, I could tell you from the beginning of 2006 when I left Mississippi with the $100, sleeping on the
Mhm.
floor the first year, um, answering God and saying yes to him when he said, I need you to launch a TV ministry when I have a business degree. And not, you know how that works, right? So
Yep.
it was the unwavering faith that has brought me thus far. Launching it, yes, it has been truly faith. So we launched it high level. I launched Dream by Faith with Sherry Bronson on Dallas local cable. Went in there, got all the television production training, the video editing, the audio, etc., the groundwork. That's how it works. Jesus just
Hmm.
don't give you the big dream. It's a stage because you're growing into the calling. It's a calling. I
Absolutely.
am called to media. So it is a mountain that I stand on proudly, gifted for it. It's about sharing stories. So in 2009, the city of Dallas shut down the community station. And of course, all of us other producers had to find locations. So I dragged equipment around to hotels, to churches, wherever I could continue sharing the show, because it was a half-hour Christian talk show where I invited women of faith to share their stories of struggle, victory, and redemption, and bringing on gospel recording artists to bless us, those who were emerging in it.
Hmm.
Of course, Christian authors, short version. But for me, it's all about the growth within. So as I'm learning this skill of storytelling for the glory of Jesus Christ, I'm called to lift his name through this media ministry. And it has been a challenge. It's shifting me in 2027, 2020, 2017. Robin, you know how it is to have a dream. You are in media and you can finally find a physical home.
Yes.
You understand, it's a blessing. So I finally got there, Robin, and everybody listening. And so thank you. It was a grind, a leap of faith, no investors, all personal income. The personal income being wiped out, savings being wiped out to build the dream. And so we were there like to 2019, October 2019. Robin, I'll tell y'all something funny. I was watching the Dallas Cowboys play, and we had one of the most horrible tornadoes to come through Dallas.
Mm.
And they cut in while I'm screaming at the TV to tell us that the tornado has hit at Walnut Hill in 635. And I
I
was like,
remember I was out of town. I remember hearing
okay,
about that.
you
Yeah.
remember? Okay. Well, I could tell. I was like, wait a minute. That's near my studio. Robin, my studio, that if I was at Walnut Hill Business Plaza where
Yeah.
I had it, the entire place was hit by a tornado.
I remember.
When I got to finally, they wouldn't let us there, Robin. So I finally got there, everybody. I had my production going. We're on YouTube, Roku. We're doing it. Finally, I got a home, and I'll get there.
Go.
Yes, I think I'm somebody now. I'm joking, but yeah. So anyway, the short of it, get there, ladies and gents. The place is flooded. It is destroyed. I am sobbing, crying. Oh my God, how did you let this happen, Lord? And
Yeah.
so anyway, short story, everybody. The entire business complex was demoed, everything.
Mhm.
So that was, and then this is where I want to say, and I'm gonna wrap it up.
Are you right? You welcome.
Okay. Yes. So where I want to say this to the entrepreneur, solopreneur, the person that's grinding, got 10 titles, you are experiencing setbacks, you get there, then here it comes something to shift everything again. You think you
Mhm.
on the cusp of the breakthrough, and here it is,
Something else.
building destroyed, and my equipment's gone. It's October 2019, and here it comes. I have to listen to God. You started something, and now this is a setback, but this is the blessing. I had no idea that COVID-19 was coming
Yep.
in
That was a whole
March
nother
of
umbrella.
2020. That would have wiped me out anyway, because we were not even allowed to do production in person. So
Yep.
that would have just destroyed everything. And the Lord told me that was training ground. It was training ground. He was training me for something that's coming bigger.
Mhm.
And so in 2021, I received 2 phone calls from Lightcast. They are a huge a media company. They had COVID money that they were gonna sponsor Christian shows. They offered me a $45,000 TV development um offer.
Okay.
That, yeah,
Oh,
45,000. They built my Roku, Apple TV, my app on their iPhones
yeah.
and your Androids. They built all of that for me. I didn't pay a dime. I just had to pay the monthly fee. So Jesus
Okay.
came back and put me where everybody was
Mhm.
online. Okay.
They still
You,
around? Don't
oh
answer
yeah,
that. Carry on. Yeah, don't answer. Yes.
Robin, I love you. That was keeping it real. Yeah, thank you, producer. She has to be herself. So I wanted to share, you that's God when you are walking in your calling.
Absolutely.
And he makes a way out of no way. So here we come, everybody. That's the Sherry Brunson show. I'm not making money doing it, and I needed to make money. You know what I mean? So here comes 2022. This is now the AI revolution begins.
Yep.
Open AI releases ChatGPT to the world. Is now public within a month, over 100 million users. I form a 10-person entrepreneur beta group in December 2022. And I share what I've learned, and I ask, do y'all think I need to start teaching this to other solopreneurs? Everybody said yes. That was the pivot to Bronson Media Academy. And as soon as I learned and got that under my belt, my first big opportunity to teach AI was at a women's conference of 500 people. I was the breakout facilitator for AI.
Amazing. Yes.
And it was 50 women per breakout room. I had 3 sessions, and man, and that was, I had women crying. And let me just tell you, so Bronson Media Academy, and just say, because I'm the personal brand, Sherry
Yeah.
Bronson helps women solopreneurs and small businesses leverage the power of AI. And that is through using video to promote your services and skills. You'll help you with your podcasting. and help you with automating those daily tasks like your emails, lead generation.
It's so needed.
Teaching people how to, you're like, where is my target audience? I'm teaching people how to do lead generation now. I'm loving it. It has shifted. I'm speaking at chambers, professional organizations, and now I'm going to pivot into reaching out to small business owners to get retainers where they can pay me and go to corporate and all of that. So within the past 3 years, my life has changed so, Robin. And all of that, he said it to me. It was training to get me to this moment. And glory to his name. So I just want to tell everybody, just go through it. Yes.
That's a word in itself.
Yes.
And you didn't answer like a good chunk of my questions. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. It's okay. I still love you. It's fine.
I know. And that's just, yes, but I'm stopping.
What I'm about to say is you just helped somebody today with just you telling your testimony today, because someone may be watching right now. They may be in the thick of it, and it may not be quite happening, let's just say, in the way they want it to. Or God has given them, I call it the 2-finger tap. We need you to go change. You're not going to do that no more. We're going to change it. You're going to do the pivot. And so you are helping someone that may be watching right now. Or, hey, watch the replay here in a minute and be like, you know what? If she can do it, so can I. And so I'm just proud of you just to, I knew a little bit of the story. I know the earlier days, I know you was around with the Walnut Hill. I was on a cruise and people were like, it's a tornado in Dallas. And I'm like, we trying to come back to Orlando. Do we need to stay here? But to hear that story, to not know that
our life was changing,
affected by that, because it was a Home Depot, all that stuff, was all down.
Yes.
Tell everyone about, real quick, your AI. You have an event coming up for AI September 19th. Go ahead.
Oh yes, ma'am. I want to invite everybody out. It's going to be a brunch, learn, and network. It's going to be in Addison at the Social Pour, and it's called AI Content Automation Bootcamp, 11:30 till 2:30. And I'm offering like an early bird special right now. It's just $25. Invest in it. Come on out, network with some other people. So the core of my training for the boot camp, I want you to bring your laptops. I'm going to start off. We're going to talk about your customer profile. And then we're going to find these folks using AI. We're going to generate it. Yeah, I'm talking plain.
Find these folks.
We're going to find these folks. We're going to get you 100 leads using AI instead of you using the yellow book or Google. We got AI tools that can generate their contact info, everything that you can get on the phone and call these folks and send them emails. We're going to talk about your leads and everything. And then I'm going to teach you, for those who do not have their websites, their hub available, you need that. I'm going to teach you how to create a website in 15 minutes using the AI tool. And I'm going to teach you how to create landing pages.
You better teach us a landing page for Sherry. Give everybody the website really quick. I know she has.
Okay, my bad. Okay, yes, website. Go to AI content is one AI. Sorry, www.aicontentbootcamp.com. And the last thing, you're going to learn how to create talking videos and do video storytelling. That's the 3 things you're going to learn in your bootcamp. That's it.
That's it, honey. Well, thank you so much, Sherry. I can't wait to love on you in person. We got to set something up. Because we got to set something up.
We got things to do, Robin.
We do. Thank you so much for being here today. And of course, continued success on everything you got going, girl.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You guys give Sherry some claps in the chat. Amazing. All right. Laura Picardo is a certified transformational life and health coach, founder of Picardo coaching and creator of Bloom, a framework designed to help high functioning health, oh Lord, high functioning professionals. Say that again, Jesus. Move from overwhelm to aligned sustainable growth. In addition to her coaching work, Laura specializes in learning and development for AI. We got a trend tonight, enablement, focusing on the human side of change, training, and adoption. Give it up for Laura Picardo. Hailing from Jersey. Hailing.
Yes. I'm currently in Boston, but my base is in New Jersey.
Okay. Got it. Boston. I love it that we get to have people on from all over. It's always just so much fun. So first off, Laura, welcome to the Mamapreneur podcast. I'm so glad that I get to chat with you for a little bit and learn, well, for the audience to learn more about you and your amazing brand. Let's talk Bloom.
Bloom. It is a beautiful creation. It came out of something that I didn't know was a thing. It came from looking internally and realizing, oh, I actually know how to do stuff. Like I have a framework that I've been following that I didn't realize I had.
Of course.
And then putting it together to then teach other people, hey, if you follow this, that took me maybe several years to realize that this actually works. This is going to help you accomplish your goal or get through your blocker or help you remove any limiting beliefs that you have so that you can accomplish your goal. So one of the things that I've always been really, really passionate about is seeing people that are so capable, but they just don't believe in themselves. And just wanting to be like, come on, like, I know you can do this. Like, let's do this together. And that's kind of what Bloom was created for. It was created for that person who has that goal, has that need, or something that they've really been wanting to do for several years, but there's just something that's holding them back. There's something that's not letting them move forward and take that step, believe in themselves, finally create that roadmap that is actually true to them, because that's what Bloom does. It helps you get rid of the noise, get rid of the checklist that society tells us that we should follow in order to follow or accomplish our dreams, and create a roadmap or a checklist that actually aligns with who you actually are, connect with the people that you know that can support you to get there, and live a life that feels more true to you.
Awesome. Within your coaching program, do you mostly focus on women, high achieving women, or is there certain who do you serve per se?
So I want to say it's women. I'm not saying that men are not welcome. I have worked with a few men and they've enjoyed the program as well. But yes, the client that I tend to speak to is women, because we have a lot. We have a lot that we tend to carry with us, and we tend to be the caregivers, and we tend to overextend ourselves. And many women can 100% identify with being high performing, because when you have a house full of children or a house of family that you need to take care of, as well as your job and maybe a side business that you're trying to do, you got to stay on top of it to keep everything going. So yeah, most of my clients are women.
Gotcha. Yeah. You talk in your practice about regulating nervous system and how important that is for regulating their nervous system. What are some key tips right now you can kind of just share on how someone who may be overwhelmed, they can kind of reel it in and regulate their nervous system?
So pause, take a beat, breathe. We are in a world that is so overstimulating. Everything was due yesterday. And so everyone is naturally very, very stressed. Most people, their cortisol levels are pretty high, and that's our stress hormone. And so I tell everybody the number one step that you can do to regulate your nervous system, to get to a place where you feel like you can finally start thinking clearly, is slow down, start breathing, allow yourself to clear your brain. And so there have been a lot of studies that prove that just a few deep breaths for a couple of minutes can help release that stress hormone and allow you to start thinking clearly. So that's how Bloom starts. It's an acronym. It stands for breathe, let go, observe, open up, and map out. And the first step is let's breathe, let's slow down a minute, and let's really pay attention to our surroundings and see what is some of the noise that we can get rid of so we can regulate our nervous system.
And how has that transformed some of the lives of your clients that have come through the program?
So many different ways. From confidence, being able to show up more secure in themselves, making better decisions. I had a client who recently, once she actually slowed down for a moment and got real with herself and started asking the questions that she's been ignoring for a little bit, she realized that she can move a little bit differently in her business. And she had a goal of making $10,000 in her business this year, and she made $7,500 within just a few weeks. And that's the power of just slowing down and really taking a moment. I've had other clients who have been able to lose a lot of weight. I am certified in life and health. Most of my clients tend to fall in the life part, but we are holistic beings. You can't do well in life without your health being there. I think so yeah. Breathing the number of benefits that people have been able to experience by just slowing down. I mean, there was another person who was able to finally create their retirement plan by doing that and actually accomplish the goals of saving enough money, actually realizing where is it that they want to retire. I can't emphasize enough the amount of noise that we have around us, and it's almost just natural because that's where we are. We're used to having the TV on, our phone on, music playing, a lot of people, and there's so much power in silence and just pausing for a moment and connecting with ourselves without distraction.
That's amazing. And so she works with women and the dudes from all over, because I know her program is virtual.
Yes.
And so, of course, want to make sure that you stay tuned to what Laura has going on with Bloom so you can be a part, and especially if it resonates with you that you're watching right now or watching the replay, make sure, to connect with Laura. Real quick before we hop off, let everyone know how you can be followed.
So you can follow me on Instagram. That's my main channel. That's where I post everything. I have a lot of things coming up. I try to do webinars that are free. So I will be sharing when my next one is coming up on Instagram. That's Pichardo Coaching. Yeah, that's where you can follow everything that I have going on. And my website is also Pichardo Coaching on all platforms.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Laura, for being here today. If Laura smiled and lights your night up, I don't know what's wrong with you. Just saying, the smile alone, you should just want to go learn about Bloom just because. Okay. Now, thank you, sis, so much for being here. I look forward to connecting with you. And I just love what you're doing and continued success. Thank you so much. All right, claps for Laura in the chat. All right, y'all. Last but not least, I got a duo. Okay, a whole duo. So, little seed match. I cannot wait for you guys to hear. We have Jessica, who her path to motherhood was shaped by loss with IVF, faith, and hope to refuse to let go. After multiple miscarriages and 2 rounds of IVF, and a failed transfer surrogacy became the unexpected path that brought her rainbow baby home. And the reason Little Seed Match was born was from something deeply personal. Then we have Amanda, who is Jessica's surrogate. Amanda knows firsthand how meaningful this journey can be when a match is rooted in connection and trust care. Her story is a part of the foundation, Little Seed Match, and the reason this work is approached with so much heart. Ladies and gents, Gents and ladies, bring on the ladies from Little Seed Match. Jessica and Amanda, give them a round of applause in the chat. Hailing from East Coast over there, the East Coast ladies. Welcome, ladies.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So talk Little Seed Match. Yes, it started from this personal journey. But talk about the impact that it's had on so many others.
Yeah, absolutely. So when Jessica and I started our own personal journey, and as we were going through, we realized, this is bigger than us. Needs to be shared. This path of independent surrogacy is something amazing and can be done. And so what we have created is a space for parents and surrogates to match and to find each other based off of their core values.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing. We are seeing matches happen so fast. It is beautiful. We're having matches in 2 days. We've had our average match time in about a week. We have our first transfer happening next month. So we are very excited.
Wow. So talk about that process for someone that may be watching right now that is considering surrogacy. Talk about that matching process and, how that works.
Yeah, it's amazing. So for a surrogate, you follow the ASRM guidelines. So at least one healthy pregnancy and healthy BMI. There's going to be a little checklist that they can go on our website and see. But once you follow those guidelines, from there they can connect with intended parents and find again, like Amanda says, their core values and alignment, whether that's faith or healthy lifestyle. And that allows them to really have a smooth journey.
Wow.
So, yes. And then from that process of matching, because I feel like everything's so upfront and so transparent, they tend to move much faster through the process. So sometimes legal can be as quick as a couple weeks to a month. And then literally we're having transfers. It's been a month to 2 months and a transfer, which is quick, very, very quick.
Yes.
And that's a successful transfer?
So September will be our first, so we shall see. I know, we're very, very exciting. The surrogate is so amazing, and the intended parents are just, over the moon with their match, and have been a better connection.
Now, as far as the matching piece, do you guys just work within specific states? Can they be anywhere in the U.S.? How does that work?
Yeah, so we are nationwide. There are specific states that have individual legal restraints. But we are nationwide. And so right now there's no restrictions on a lot of states, but a state is like Louisiana, where the surrogacy is actually illegal. And then some other states have more restrictions on birth orders, which means like once the baby is born, where the name of the parent goes on the birth certificate versus the surrogate's name. So there are steps in the legal system to help with that. But as of right now, nationwide with Little Seed Match, and maybe one day, we might go international, but we're having such a great time with our intended parents and our surrogates. And it's just really fulfilling to watch this happen and unfold in the human connection that is coming from these people onto the platform and matching.
Talk about you as first, you have this personal journey, and then you become the surrogate, and then, all right, business. What did you guys learn about yourselves since going into the entrepreneurial side of things? Because yes, you've gone through it personally, but that's, people, you can tell people that, and that's a real statement, hey, we went through this many miscarriages. All right, we now have a surrogate baby. Okay, great. But you said, okay, baby's here. We see the process. Now business. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So as an intended parent myself, as we've launched the business, I found what was missing is that it lacks so much experience from intended parents themselves. So when we launched this business, it was important that we stayed like, right there with them. We've experienced it. We realized that quickly being in the, opening our own business, that we wanted to be in the forefront with them, hands-on through all of it. There was such a lack for myself when I was going through it. And I think when you're an intended parent, it's a different aspect. It's a different thought process, emotional, hard time, and financially. And so I wanted for them to know that they have somebody who's walked it successfully and could be there to support them. That was very important.
Wow. Amanda, did you have anything to add to there?
Yeah, so Jessica and I, are a little bit of our story is we were not friends really prior to this. We organically met, but previous of meeting, we both looked at surrogacy and it felt way too transactional. And so it kind of just put a pause on me becoming a surrogate, and then Jessica trying to find a way to grow her family. And when we came together and we saw how the match really mattered, how the match and the core values and the connection between the two families, because it was more than just Jessica and I, it was, her husband, Frank, and her goddaughter, Abby, my husband and my 3 children, all coming together, united to have this journey, and
Right.
how that truly led through the experiences of ups and downs and all the different things that come with transfers and pregnancies, and then even postpartum, that it all goes back to our connection and our friendship that was created and cultivated during that. And so having that built in with Little Seed Match has been amazing because we see it happening. So it is one of the coolest things we get to say is that we're in the business of, making babies. It has been amazing to watch, families be able to grow without being priced out from growing a family. And then surrogates having the ability to have that human connection and be a part of that journey.
What do you look for in a surrogate, just right off the bat? What do you look for? I know there's a process to the proceedings.
Yeah. I think once they pass all like the guidelines to be a surrogate, there's so much more to that, right? And the forefront of who we are at Little Seed Match is really, we want surrogates who are heart-led. That is so important that yes, it's wonderful that they help a family and then help their own family as well. And that's so important because truly what they're doing is selfless. But when you take out that transactional aspect, when you put aside worrying about like bonuses or all this added stuff into contract, they get to pour into each other. And that makes the journey on both sides so successful. So we really try to set people up for success. We really try to dig deeper of where's their heart at? What are they thinking? What led them to surrogacy, And that just, it's amazing because not only is their journey beautiful, but what we found is our community inside. Like the surrogates want to help each other find matches. They want to support each other during the journey. It's more than just the match. Now it's bloomed into so much more. They've poured into each other. They have support within platform, support within me and Amanda. So there's many avenues and such takeaway when you strip that all down and you gain back that human connection. We want to see surrogates that want intended parents to be involved. And the same thing we're looking for intended parents. Like it goes both ways. We want intended parents that are going to pour into the surrogates and them to be involved and want that. It's very important.
Let the people know how they can follow you and learn more about Little Seed Match. And hey, you may have a surrogate watching person that wants to be a surrogate watching.
Yes.
Yes. So we do consultations for intended parents and surrogates, and how you can find that link is on our website at littleseedmatch.com. Also, our handles for social media are Little Seed Match.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you, ladies, so much for being here today. You guys may not know, you've educated some people today. They're like, what? And surrogacy, you hear more about it today. And so more people that are, raising their hands and say, okay, I want to be a part.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 1 in 6 women deal with infertility and it's not talked about it enough.
Right.
And so we do need to bring awareness to that, and how amazing that there's women out there that want to help another family and they didn't even realize that they could, or that there's options to do that. So here we are, and it's a great avenue.
continue to do the great things that you guys are doing. Kudos
you.
to you both. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 114 of the Mamapreneur podcast. I hope you guys got all the gems because I did. So make sure you subscribe and tune in every second and fourth Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a blessed night.
Thank you.